Tax deed title explained. What you need to know as a beginner when getting into tax deed investing so that you can avoid mistakes, buy profitable tax deeds, and actually make some money. And one of the best hacks for getting into real estate, which is tax deed investing. Now, I'm gonna walk you through tax deed title and how it works, what you need to be aware of, and what you need to avoid here in this video. Our goal is to simplify it so you can have the courage to go out and buy some of these properties and start to flip them and make some money in real estate. Tax liens and deeds are one of the best ways to get started. They've been around for over 200 years. The problem is most people don't understand them, and that's a good thing because remember this, the easier information is to find, the more competitive it's gonna be, which means the less money you'll make. Anybody can go on Zillow and find property and all the details. It takes a little bit of grit to find some cheap tax deed properties, but that's what we show you how to do here on this channel. So let's get started. First, a tax deed. Half of the states are tax deeds, half of the states are tax liens. In the tax deed states, if a homeowner doesn't pay their property taxes for, say, 3 to 5 years, the government says, hey, pay us our taxes by this day or we're gonna auction the property off. Now, when a property is sold at a tax deed auction, there's a few things that you need to be aware of. First off, a lot of the times it might not come with a clean title, okay? So what does that mean? When you go buy a property conventionally with a mortgage and you go through a title company, the title company gives you title insurance, which ensures that when you get that property, nobody else has claims on that. So for example, if you were to buy a property with a bad title, let's say you buy it from somebody with a quitclaim deed, right? There's no insurance. That homeowner could have a $100,000 mortgage or mechanics lien on that property that you could inherit. So basically, the title, based on my graph here, that is systematically to scale and exact based on the internet specifications, I'm gonna walk you through it. So check it out. The way title works, so this here is the land, right? The land was here before anything. The government came and started divvying up pieces of land. The title is a record of everything that happens on that piece of land since it was birthed, okay? So the very first lien on a property is going to be from the land, okay? So then from there, let's say you buy the land and then you want to build a house. So you get a mortgage, we'll call this mortgage number 1 for that house, okay? So you get the mortgage, so now there's a second lien on that property. Now let's say the property goes up in value, you get a second mortgage. Now there's a second lien, okay? Now let's say you do a big renovation, a $50,000 renovation, you bring in a contractor, things go bad, you fall off the ladder at work, you can't pay the bills. You can't pay the contractor. So there's a mechanics lien from the contractor of say $50,000, okay? So this is the chain of things that are going on a title. Now, when you buy conventionally, first off, if you're just tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn. The channel here is dedicated to helping you get started with cheap real estate through tax liens and deeds. If you like this stuff, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe so that you're in the loop. So when you buy conventionally, the title company is gonna make sure everybody's paid out, okay? Let's say all of these mortgages total, $200,000, okay? $200,000, you buy it, this guy's owed 100, this guy's owed 50, this guy's owed 50. So you go to the title company divvies out all of the money to everybody, and this is going to ensure a clear title on the property. You can go and get a loan from the bank because the bank is confident that nobody's gonna pop up out of the blue and basically want money. Now, what happens when you buy at a tax deed sale? The beauty of a tax deed sale is, let's say this $200,000 house has mortgage 1, 2, and 3 on it. However, the homeowner, he fell off a boat or something, he's gone, or imagine insert situation, they're not paying their taxes, right? So what's gonna happen is they're delinquent. Everybody here is delinquent, including the property taxes, the tax lien on the property. The tax lien is always the priority lien. Remember this phrase, he who records first has first right of redemption, or first priority to the property, okay? So what happens, the tax lien then sends a message to everybody saying, hey, pay your mortgage, pay the property taxes, or we're gonna foreclose on the property and you're going to get wiped out. So whoever records first wipes out the people above. And this is why mortgage companies are one of the largest redeemers of paying the taxes, because they don't want to get wiped out. So when a property goes to a tax deed sale, the government has messaged everybody, hey, pay the property taxes by this date. We're going to do an auction. We're going to sell this thing. And basically you're going to get wiped out. And this is why tax deeds are awesome, is because it wipes out the mortgage, right? So this is really good. So now you buy the property at the tax deed sale, which is great, okay? All of this has been wiped out. It's been erased. It's been cleared, free and clear, as we've heard back in the day on the infomercials. But it's true. So now you have this property, you have this house, it's worth 200 grand. Maybe you got it for $20,000. Heck of a good deal. It happens. That's the beauty of tax deed investing. So now you want to make a quick $100,000 on this property and sell it for $120,000. There's one problem that comes up, is when you buy traditionally, there's a guarantee deed in place, which means the whole record of the property is there, very neat and easy. However, when you buy at a tax deed sale, it could be like a quitclaim deed. Basically, it can be a deed that's not guaranteed, which means the title company won't issue title insurance on that. So if you want to make your 100K and you're selling to somebody who wants to put a mortgage on the property, they're going to have a hard time getting financing because they're going to look at this title and be like, it's kind of messy. So what you can do is work with a company called maybe Tax Title Services, or work with a local attorney, or even do it yourself and just send notices to everybody just to make sure everybody's been notified. And then in that situation, you get the guarantee deed and then you can sell it conventionally and people can lend on it. So that's when you buy at a tax deed sale, you often won't have a guarantee deed, which will allow other people to put financing and get title insurance. Now, you don't always need that. In many cases, you could just quitclaim deed it to somebody else if you want. It depends on the buyer and depends on the situation. But that is the basics of title explained for tax lien and deed investing. So to recap, the title is the history, it's like your Carfax of property from start to finish as far as what's going on. So it's time for you to get started. This is one of the best times to get started with tax liens and deeds. You can buy them cheap. You can make good money on them if you know what you're doing. Go ahead, check out some of our videos. If you like this stuff, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you like it. If you want some help doing this, what we can do is actually take you by the hand and teach you how to do this one-on-one. So the way we do that is if you want to book a free call, we can help you come up with a game plan and teach you in person how to do this, okay? So if you want to help research properties, or if you want to know where to go, how much to invest, we can help you do that. So there's a link below in the description. You can click it. You can schedule a totally free call, have a chat with us, and we can see if it's a fit to work together and help you. When I went to my very first sale, I had a mentor there with me, really helped me avoid a lot of the mistakes and saved me years of trial and error. Obviously, if you can just watch these videos, that's totally awesome. There's plenty of information, but if you really want to speed it up, go ahead, book a call, and we'll show you how to get a deal within the next 30 days if you want to take some action. So there's a QR code and a link below. If not, check out some videos. It's been an honor to make this video and help explain tax, lien, and deed title. Talk to you soon.